hand screw in. What the fuck? It is not sealing right. There we go.
Whoa! You alright?
I'm fine.
Okay.
It's all fine. There's just a little fireball.
Let's give that a minute, yeah?
So what you do
It's not that.
is... There we go. Perfect.
Alright.
So-
Don't do whatever the hell that was.
I still have eyelashes.
Cool.
Alright. So, if ever you've been having issues with propane,
Don't fuck with it. If you're having issues with propane, don't fuck
light the
with
fire away from the stove and slowly bring it closer. It's a much safer way of dealing with a possible fireball.
Yeah.
Anyway. Shit, I might just start that footage there.
Whoa! You can edit that out to be a short. Jared loses his eyebrows. Whoa!
Lovely. Anyway. You know, I wanted to salt this rice. I really lost that train of thought.
Well, yeah. Getting a little fire will do that too, I guess.
Fucking find me one of them soups. This rigatoni is just riga-worthless. Wait, no, there's a bunch of rigatoni in this abyss.
Ah,
God damn it.
soups.
I want a... Can you bring a flashlight over here so I could search out the rest of this rigatoni and rebox it, I guess?
Oh, here, we can worry about that later.
We can't because I might want a soup that's in here.
Ah, shit. Fine.
You know, I'm looking for a cream of chicken.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, I know I bought one. Also, yeah, we had a lot more rigatoni than the 5 that we had. Which, you know... Oh well.
Where are these cans?
Probably in the abyss.
I don't think so.
Fuck, dude, just put on a flashlight. Adobo. Bread
Another one of
bag.
those?
More rigatoni.
No, that's the chunky.
Chunky,
Pineapple slices.
pineapple slices, chicken noodle.
Fuck.
At some point we'll make that.
At some point. Maybe.
Beets. I don't know why I got canned beets. I've never
I don't think cans in here.
used beets in my life. Not even by
Yeah.
Dre.
Did we use it?
No, we've not used the cream of chicken. We've not opened a single Campbell's soup that isn't chunky.
We'll find it, I guess.
It might be in the secondary abysses.
It might be under the chair.
As I just refill this box of rigatoni.
Cream with broccoli.
Hmm?
Cream with broccoli.
If you can't find cream of chicken, that'll work. It'll just be a little weird. We've almost regained a half box of rigatoni. Anyway. This is vegetable soup made with beef stock. You know what? Maybe I'll just use the vegetable. It'll give it a different flavor. It'll be kind of like beef flavored rice.
Okay. I was about to say, that's your cumin chicken.
Happens. Anyway. So because we're using beef stock instead of using tarragon, which is a more sweet herb, we're going to use some parsley in this rice. 2 generous pinches would be good. It infuses the water, which will infuse the rice. So, no need to overkill it. I'm still trying to mentally recover from being set on fire, so that's cool. Vegetable soup. Here. So normally you'd mix the soup plus 1 can of water. And then you just heat it on the stove, stirring occasionally. Wait, yeah, you pour water into the can and do that. We're not gonna do that. We are going to crack this open. This might not be a great idea, actually. This doesn't... Can I make this work? So the beef stock is the biggest turnoff here for me. But I think I can make something delicious out of it.
That's so.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
I already opened it, so...
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, no, we're committed to this end. I'm trying to decide if black beans would go good with this or not, is what is going on at the moment.
Black beans and rice? Sure.
Black beans and rice, but with the vegetable soup? Like, it could.
It could. I don't know about that one, Chief.
It would be good, but maybe not a whole can of black beans.
Yeah, which is an issue because we don't have another.
Yeah. No, I haven't opened the beans.
Okay, we're not stuck in that up.
No, we're not stuck with this.
Okay, I'm gonna set the bag up for you.
All right.
Light me on fire.
No. Now that the initial fireball is gone, we're safe.
Good.
Yep. Entirely safe. 0 scuff production.
Nothing wrong.
Kidney beans could go good with this, though. What do you think, Eric? Black beans, kidney beans, what?
I don't know.
This is a vegetable soup and a beef stock. All the veggies are fairly... They just need to be warmed up. I don't think black beans would go with this, but kidney beans I think would be good. Well, black beans would go with this, but not a whole can.
Yeah. I just don't want it overwhelmed by beans.
You do.
Do we?
With this amount of rice, 1 can of beans is the right amount.
Alright. It means it is.
And the broth of that should add a good flavor to it.
Alright. Well, here's open.
Here.
Ah.
We're getting the, I have no mouth, but I must scream end right now. Can you please open that?
Let me go find a can opener. I know where it is, I just gotta get to it.
Well, my water is beginning to boil. Cover it. Actually, it needs a little bit more salt. I'll salt it afterwards. It's fine. It has the important bits. Just add a dab of sesame oil. Just a dab, though. I know it's hard to say. It was literally not even a teaspoon. One of these days, I'll think of something to do with sliced beet. Huh?
Where is it?
What you looking for?
The can opener.
Oh.
In this bag, and you weren't. Means you didn't put it away last time. Which is bad.
Hey, you're the can opener, man. Return the beets to the abyss where they belong. Same for this. No, I'll cook with that. Put the chunky over there. If I completely fuck this, that's what we'll eat. Reduce rice to simmer. Or at least as much as you can reduce it to a simmer. This is not a sweet dish, so you wouldn't be served wrong by adding a bit of garlic. But I don't know if we have a small enough bit of garlic. Also, I still want to make that pasta dish. We just need to buy more pasta. Or accept that we're only getting a pasta side. But I don't like boiling water to just, you know...
Kitty beans. There's just nowhere to drain this.
We need water anyway. Only a little bit, though.
Bean water?
Yeah, bean water, why not?
Alright.
So this normally takes a can of water that you cook with it.
Okay.
We can forego that can of water and use some bean water.
I feel like it's a horrible idea, but I can't really do anything about it.
How's that a horrible idea? This burner is not currently on, just adding the soup in. I would add like a pinch of garlic, but I don't have a small enough clove and I don't want to overwhelm this. I've had that ending. Wait, no, wait. Got a mini clove. Empty can.
I'm big fan of these beans.
Eric is fighting beans and losing. The sequel to my squash battle, I guess.
Like Plants vs. Zombies, except this is food versus idiots.
I don't know that the camera picked that up.
I hope it did. If it didn't, oh well. Lost the time.
No, it's not. I've got it. It's like Plants vs. Zombies, except it's food versus idiots.
Yay! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha!
Quote made.
Alright, I have openable bean can.
Nice.
I'm gonna try and drain this, or?
No, so get the lid off of that so that you don't, you know, dump a lid into this.
Well, lid wants to go in.
Use a knife and you flick it out.
Go get a knife.
I need a knife anyway.
Oh, you need a knife anyway? Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, I've currently got a garlic clove, and unfortunately just tossing in a full clove does not make for good balance.
Usually it doesn't.
We could have a really funny moment where one of us just dies.
Is that what you want?
Huh?
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I want just, you know, instant death on camera is actually a great way to get clout.
Is it?
Not for the person who died, but for everyone else, yeah. Everyone knows your name.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, hell, it worked for Logan Paul. I didn't know who the hell he was before he filmed someone who killed themselves. Or is that Jake Paul? I don't know.
One of the falls, dude, I don't know.
One of the Pauls who became entirely relevant based off of just that. Also, see, Skippy's what we've been using. We tried to get another peanut butter earlier, and, it became an entire battle, because Eric has never stirred peanut butter before, apparently.
I get real peanut butter, I guess.
Real peanut butter separates. That's what happened.
Here.
Oh. Bean water.
The bean juice. Pour in all your beans.
That is not water.
Did you...
You know what? It's gonna be good flavoring, but yeah, you need to drain this.
I'm gonna kill you. Just straight out.
Actually, though, I want a little bit more...
What is wrong with you?
It's not a wrong. It is... Here.
I hate you so much.
Alright, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water to hydrate this.
Well, I'm gonna go find somewhere to drain this, I guess.
Eric's gonna go find somewhere to drain beans. Just do your best, it's fine. I'm gonna cut a garlic clove, but like again. No, I'm gonna cut it up here. I don't know that you'll be able to see this, but just cut, 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 cut. So this is the point where if you've got a better place to do this, you just start rocking the knife. So like bam, bam, bam. And once it sticks, you reset, bam, bam, rock the knife, bam, bam, bam. The more garlic cloves you do it with, the better you the less will stick to the knife and the more you will actually be cutting this. Felt like someone was sneaking up on me. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. That's the closest I've come to mincing garlic on this. That is a rigatoni noodle piece. And there we go. Not fully minced. You can get it much, much finer, but it's, for everything I want, it's fine. So because Eric doesn't watch these back, I'm going to tell whoever happens to be here, I'm mostly just bullshitting making these up as I go because I have some experience with cooking and roughly know how flavors go together. But if this doesn't come out good, yeah, there's no master plan here. It's not like I've made this before. It's, hey, I kind of get what I'm doing, and I'll make it work. So, tiny bit of olive oil in this. Tiny, as always.
Good soldiers.
Huh?
We lost some good soldiers.
I see.
We lost some beans.
I put that together.
Just a couple beans.
That's fine. Rice, beans, vegetable soup, beef stock. This is going.
Yeah.
Why not?
Not great.
Tastes like bean juice, dude.
I also just licked it off my hand. God knows what flavor.
Probably honey.
Honey.
So now you want to add some whey to your food. A bit of adobo might actually be good, though. I'll taste this when it's more cooked, because currently they have not even put this burner on. That wasn't...
Just scoop it up. Take a taste.
No, that's intentional. I wanted this to get warm about when this was getting done.
I mean, yeah, take a scoop, take a taste of your uncooked ingredients.
You never know. They could be delicious.
It could be. That's like people who eat cookie dough.
True. Bit of parsley into this. It's infused with the rice, but now you want some more green bits in your actual thing. Once again, high sprinkle. Bam. Gets it nice and spread out. Adds a nice bit of lovely green. Maybe I should do an actual cooking show when I return, so that you can actually see what the hell I'm doing, as opposed to just listening to me talk about food that you will never get to taste. For better or for worse, depending on what I've made. Add a little bit of salt. Only a little. Once again, salt cooked into the food, good. But you wanna... you wanna just kinda not be too crazy with it when you're making something for the first time. It's better to undersalt it and correct the dish on your second attempt than it is to oversalt it and just be screwed. Anyway, here we go. Eric, can you fiddle with the light so that they can actually see the...
Yeah, let me get it on it.
Thank you.
I wonder if I can just cheat.
Just don't make the car beep. Lovely?
Do you like?
Yeah, I did, actually. What just fell? Oh, okay, it's the can opener. That's fine. So here you go. This is the vegetable soup, beans, and parsley. This is the rice. As you can see, the parsley settled on top because I completely neglected to do anything with it. I will mix that in and it will be fine. Heat low, heat medium-ish. Actually, medium-ish. And there we go. Just in case that didn't actually come through at all. There we go. Sorry to jostle you. Anyway, once this warms up a little, you can start actually stirring it and it should mix. Maybe add a little bit more water to rehydrate it a bit more, but you want most of this to cook out. You don't want to actually make a soup. Not in this dish. We have enough to actually make a rigatoni for one person.
Great.
Yeah, I know. At some point I'll cook it. Honestly, just next time I throw in something into boiling water that isn't rice, I might just put the rigatoni in. A big tip with cooking is to make it more manageable, clean up as you cook. Just like once you know you're done using something, put it away. It will save you lots of time in the long run, especially if you ever want to try to cook in a kitchen.
You can clean up as you go, it's less of a pain in the dick. Especially if you have downtime between your things.
Yep. So this I want to get cooking, and hopefully it starts dehydrating itself by the time the rice is ready. If not, the rice should act as sort of a sponge for it and absorb the leftovers, but you don't really... I'm not trying to make a curry. Although that might actually be what we end up with. Like a pseudo curry with this rice. I don't know. This rice is done in like a minute. I will just turn the heat. So normally what I would do if I was at home, right, is I use a cup to 1 3/4 cup water, cup of rice, 1 3/4 cup water, salt the water, add a pinch of oil for some dishes unless I'm making stir fry. Cook that, bring that to a boil, rather, and then I simmer it for 15 minutes covered. And then I turn the heat off, and I leave it alone for 5 more minutes and don't uncover it. What that does is it gets you a nice even cook, and the steam will cook the top layer of rice. All of that is bullshit I don't have the ability to bother with, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it and hoping. The vegetable mixture is starting to warm up. It's very okay. Definitely want something with a little bit of bite to it, which is probably why I think I will add some adobo. Not a lot. And this rice is probably good to just have the heat all the way down. There we go. Off. Here's the adobo. A little bit more garlic could also serve the same purpose, but I'm not dealing with that again. Oh yeah, that'll be great. You could also use cumin. I think that would be good. Or like chili powder. Valid options. Now stir it around. May have gone a little heavy on the water. At this point, I think I'm just making a curry more than I'm making whatever I planned on doing. But for something spur of the moment that I'm just kind of bullshitting together, I think it'll be great. Technically, would it be a chili? I don't know. It's not a true chili. It's something. Is this hot? No. So this needs to be hot, and then I will toss the rice on it. And then just kind of stir it around and put it in the bowl. And it should be good. If it's completely disgusting, we'll make do. One thing that's really hard to judge heat cooking in this circumstance is it starts letting off steam so early because it's been so cold. Also, since we're by the grocery store, I want to make eggs. I miss making eggs. I miss having a refrigerator. I don't know. If we make eggs, I'm making eggs for, I guess, the whole parking lot, because what else do I do? Nah, it's not worth the money, to be honest. Unless Eric is craving eggs badly enough that he's willing to fund multiple omelets being made.
I'm good. I could go for eggs, but I'm not craving it.
It'd be the ending where honestly we just go and cook for a homeless shelter.
Like eggs are like, yeah, I could go for eggs. I could take it or leave it. You know?
I always wanted to teach you how to cook eggs because it's one of the best places to start with.
I can finagle my way around eggs.
Anyway,
But yeah,
so as you can see, ooh, Eric,
that's me.
I've gone on a cooking lecture before. Do you know what it means to reduce something?
No.
So when you reduce something, it means that you're taking the amount of liquid in it,
And reducing that amount of liquid.
No. So you're cooking it on a high enough heat that the liquid evaporates, which thickens it and increases the flavor.
Okay.
I believe I mentioned this when it was chili. So notice how this has changed color from the more clear thing to a more thick, like,
Yeah.
brown.
A thick goop.
Yeah, and if I kept this on for another 20 minutes, what we'd get is, like, nothing but kind of like your thick... I can't think of a good analogy or, like, a good comparison.
Cool.
It'd be like a thick, like, almost ketchup-y sauce, but ketchup will make you think it's gross, which is why I didn't want to say it.
Okay.
Like-
So that consistency, though.
Yeah, like, this will be more like a stew,
Okay.
or like a gravy, I suppose, than like a liquid.
Alright.
So, yeah. Right now I'm just reducing this, which hopefully increases the flavor, and also just cooking it. As I said, if I had infinite time, I'd probably have this here cook for longer and get to be a lot thicker, and then it would make less of like a stew and more of a curry type thing, where the rice is... where there's not really any liquid to it. It's just the rice and the mixed ingredients.
Okay.
But it would have all the flavor of what I used.
Alright.
It's good seasoning. I think this might need a little bit more salt. Definitely not more adobo. Ooh, sesame oil could be good. Or a little bit of butter even. Actually, that's a good idea. Where's the butter?
I have no idea where you
Found the butter.
It doesn't seem to have been there.
Well, because I was the person who stored the butter, so I knew it was roughly going to be where I left it. So only a little bit of butter. Our knives are pitifully dull. We will use a sharpener. That will be tomorrow. Unless I want to just be up at night doing it, but then I can't make a video showing you how to sharpen a knife. Anyway, add a little bit of butter, I believe, and this should give it a better flavor. You could also add the butter to the rice, but by adding it to this, hopefully it, you know, gets into everything. And then you just do your best to store this butter. Shit. It was much easier to work with the butter when it was not melted. Pepper would also actually be good in this. I don't know. I miss being able to cook with actual kitchen. But it's also a new type of cooking. I almost stabbed myself. Lovely. If you want an exact amount for 2 people, I'm using about like a fifth or sixth of the stick. But that's also for a soup, a 4-person serving of rice that we're going to kill on our own. Because, and, just my mental health, honestly. Cool. Put the butter back in the box, and, luckily it's never going to be above 70, so it shouldn't melt beyond what it is. Ooh, that's becoming a good color. Oh, uncover your rice after the 5 minutes are up and check on it. It's good. Needs salt, badly. Stir this. Eric, can you please give me a light? Can you please give me light? Thank you. Okay. Like I said, rice should sponge this up. I'm going to re-salt the rice. Yeah. Rice was a little undercooked, but because I left it alone, covered for so long, it actually figured itself out. Now I've got a nice wide-based salt. Don't lose the salt cap. Ooh, Eric, you want to do a part?
What's up? What can I do for you?
So stir this around exactly like I'm showing you. This is how you stir something when you want it to mix. You take it, you scoop under, you flip. Take it, scoop under, flip. You could be a little bit more exaggerated with it usually, but don't, because it will go everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna
Go
go
ahead.
everywhere.
Not if you do it the way I just showed you. Anyway, salt this rice that's horrifically in need of it. This salt grinder is very inefficient. I'm not using as much as it sounds like I am.
I cannot get past you.
Alright, you got this? Okay, you got it. I'm actually going to take this and turn it down, because it's basically done.
It's actually like coming
Okay.
pretty fucking high on this end.
Here, watch. Bam, bam, put it back in the center. Take this, go up, flip. Take this, go back around.
Just because there's already shit coming off of it.
Yeah, I get it. I will just do it.
I'm like, oh, okay.
That bit probably came from the spatula, actually.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, so when you first are gritting it, just be careful with that.
Yeah.
But it's also just, it is hard. I just wanted you to try.
I'd feel a lot better with stable fucking servos.
Ha!
We don't have those here. Not where we're coming. Not where we're going.
I will say, this is looking good. It also probably looks like we're crazy. Keep the light on. I really don't want to accidentally knock.
It only stays on for so long.
I know. I know your car is doing its best.
Just hit me with the point.
Cool. So, if this is disgusting, Campbell's will have failed us. Because that just means their vegetable soup isn't good. Alright, this is good. Heat completely off. It's not quite as mixed as I'd like, but I don't want to be here all night because mixing is a pain in the ass. And all the liquid is gone. More or less. So, project success. Eric,
That's me.
grab a bowl and a spork.
Huh?
Grab your bowl and spork.
Roger.
Oh, wait.
What's that?
Finishing touch. I want you to do this. Sprinkle artistically a little bit of parsley over this.
Autistically?
Artistically.
Do we have parsley?
It's right in the abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parsley.
How much you want?
Literally this is just
Big
for
lot?
presentation, so just sprinkle it over the top.
Just big lot?
Like
a
just
little bit lot.
enough that you can just get it visible, but not enough that it... So it's for presentation. So make it like look artistic. It's basically adding a splash of color.
I'm gonna add dick.
Don't dick my rice. Write that one down.
Dick my rice.
There we go. Lovely. So we're gonna try this, and by that
Lovely and jubbly.
I mean lovely, jovely. By that I mean Eric is gonna try this. As is tradition, you're gonna have me hold this so that I don't dump this on you. Try it.
Let's give it a go.
Definitely would be better with a lot of different things. But if I made something good, then I'm happy. You're scalding your tongue, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
How's it?
It tastes. And that's all I can really say about that.
Bad? Good?
Yes, it tastes.
Alright, fine.
My brain is saying there is a taste here. You are experiencing taste buds. And I can't process it further. Quite simply. You tell me. What do you think?
I really like it, but it
It tastes. Am I wrong?
it's like good.
I
But
didn't say it's bad.
no, like it's like you're aware it's like every single thing managed to cancel each other out.
You managed to hit perfectly no flavor. How does that work? You fully nullified every single flavor in the dish. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Well, it's just gonna taste like salt then.
You're right. I managed to perfectly create nothing. This tasted like nothing. It tasted like you were eating rice, beans, vegetables. Not a single flavor was bad.
That's really funny.
I can't. It's like it's like you're eating texture, but with a pleasant feeling to it. So it's not bland.
It's not bland.
It's not bland.
It has taste.
It's got taste. It's not bland. All of the flavors, though, are canceling out.
So you're left with nothing.
But, like, I'd be willing to eat all of this.
Yeah, and we're gonna.
It's good. It just...
It's perfectly canceled. It's not salty. It's not sweet. It's not sour.
It just tastes...
That's it. It tastes.
It tastes better than vegetables. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Like, nothing about this is bad. I see what you mean. I was
It
like,
tastes
oh man,
better
I
than
messed
the raw
up.
components. But they...
I like it.
I don't know, dude.
Like, this is the type of thing that I'd make for myself to eat, but I'd eat it and not realize that I've eaten. Like, I don't know. Alright. We're gonna call this Mystery Mix X, and I'm happy with it. Extremely happy with it, even. It's...
Shit.
Alright. This is, on the road cooking.
It's something.
I can't reiterate enough.
I don't know what
It's
to
not
say.
bad.
It's something. Here, give me this. So, oh, okay. So, I would tell you if it was bad. It's not bad. At all. It's good. I can't tell you what flavor it is. But at all. There's a car alarm going off, and I guess that's our sign to end this video.
Oh my god.
Well,
It's the flavor police telling me that I need to go put this in flavor jail.
well, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.